respect. And you gonna respect me this whole, you gonna leave. Bitch, you gonna respect me. You gonna leave or you gonna...
I'ma put it like this.
I said what I said. Ain't no bitches, ain't none of them hoes coming to my child's funeral. Why you hoes did a balloon release without my motherfucking consent? Bitch, fuck you hoes, and I stand on that.
And then, how was it an accident when after she stabbed her, she pulled her stuff on her
Don't take me
purse?
off of here.
Oh, I'm going to fuck y'all. Y'all think y'all done killed my child. It's sweet to be on live talking about my child.
Man, look.
He said
Look.
I said nothing disrespectful.
That's why your daughter dead now because the shit you bitch.
And that's why Jada gonna be dead too.
So Shay, we on that. Drop a load. We're on that now today since you
I ain't even
low.
I ain't even lie. Somebody come get me.
I'm not trying to hear none of that. Shay, drop a load. We on that. We can be on that since you want to get on here and this.
I ain't gonna lie, drop
Yeah,
low.
I was gonna say, hold up, y'all.
Man, I'ma put it like
And I
this.
said what I
Every criminal case begins with a moment that changes lives forever.
This is a stabbing call. One victim at the hospital, 18-year-old female. She's been stabbed in the temple.
A decision, a confrontation, or an act of violence can leave behind grief, unanswered questions, and a search for the truth. This is the story surrounding the case involving Jada Randall, a woman accused in connection with the death of another young woman in Houston, Texas. The case gained public attention because of the tragic loss of life, the circumstances surrounding the alleged confrontation, and the questions that continue to surround the events of that night. Before discussing any criminal case, it is important to understand one key principle. An accusation is not the same as a conviction. A person charged with a crime is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law. The story begins with two young women whose lives became connected through a tragic event.
One victim at the hospital, 18-year-old female.
One lost her life,
She's been stabbed
leaving
in the
behind
temple.
family members and friends struggling
ended
with
up coming
grief.
back home.
The other became the
and
focus
the
of
two
a murder
individuals, our suspect and
investigation,
victim, got
and now
into an
faces
argument
the
over
serious consequences of a criminal accusation. According to reports, the incident involved an altercation that allegedly escalated into violence. Authorities investigated the circumstances surrounding the confrontation, including what happened before the incident, who was involved, and what evidence could explain how the situation unfolded.
Y'all, because her people talk about Jada got jumped. Now she got jumped. Bitch, if she got jumped, we would have been there, bitch. Like, we would have been there if she got jumped. Bitch, why the fuck would she go over there with some bitches she was just beefing with to go jump some? Bitch, what the?
In criminal investigations, every detail matters. Investigators must look beyond rumors and emotions to discover facts. They examine witness statements, physical evidence, forensic information, and other details that can help reconstruct what happened. For the family of the victim, this case represents more than a criminal investigation. It represents the loss of a loved one whose life had meaning, dreams, and memories shared with others. Behind every victim's name is a person who mattered to someone. For the accused, the case represents a major turning point. A criminal charge can affect a person's freedom, reputation, and future. The justice system exists to ensure that every person has the right to defend themselves and receive a fair hearing. After the incident, investigators began working to determine what occurred. They examined the available evidence and followed the process required by law. Their responsibility was to establish whether a crime had taken place and identify the person or persons responsible based on evidence. Jada Randall was reportedly charged with murder in connection with the case. A murder charge is one of the most serious accusations a person can face. However, the existence of a charge does not automatically prove guilt. Prosecutors must present evidence that meets the legal standard required for conviction. The prosecution's role is to present evidence and argue that the accused committed the crime. The defense's role is to challenge that evidence, present another explanation if necessary, and protect the rights of the accused. The courtroom is where these arguments are examined. Evidence, testimony, and legal procedures are used to determine what can be proven. The decision is not based on public opinion, social media discussions, or assumptions. It is based on facts presented through the legal process. Cases like this often attract strong reactions online. Social media allows information to spread quickly, but it can also create problems when unverified claims are shared. Online discussions can sometimes move faster than investigations, causing people to form opinions before all the evidence is available. A fair justice system requires patience. It requires people to separate facts from rumors and allow the legal process to take place. For the victim's loved ones, the pain of losing someone cannot easily be described. A court case may focus on evidence and legal arguments, but families experience the personal side of tragedy. They remember the person who was lost, the moments they shared, and the future that will never happen. Many families affected by violent crimes seek justice, accountability, and answers. While a legal outcome cannot bring back a loved one, it can provide a formal process for examining what happened. At the same time, the rights of the accused remain an important part of justice. Every defendant has the right to a defense, the right to challenge accusations, and the right to be judged based on evidence. The legal system is designed to prevent decisions based only on emotion. It requires proof, careful examination, and fairness. The case involving Jada Randall raises difficult questions about conflict, relationships, and the consequences of violence. It reminds communities that moments of anger or confrontation can have permanent effects on many lives. Preventing tragedies like this requires more than punishment after an incident occurs. It requires understanding how conflicts develop, encouraging peaceful solutions, and supporting people before situations become dangerous. As the legal process continues, the search for truth remains the most important goal. Investigators, attorneys, judges, and juries all play roles in ensuring that justice is served. For one family, there is the pain of losing someone they loved. For another person, there is the uncertainty of facing a serious criminal accusation. For the community, there is a need to understand what happened and learn from the tragedy. The case of Jada Randall serves as a reminder that behind every headline are real people, real emotions, and real consequences. A young woman lost her life. A family was left with grief. Another individual faces the responsibility of answering serious allegations. The final outcome will be determined through evidence and the court system. Until then, the principles remain the same: respect for the victim, respect for the law, and respect for the search for truth.
Into her apartment, was inside there, and our victim decided to follow her back into the apartment, and the fight began again. And that inside the apartment is where we're being told that our victim was stabbed in the temple by the suspect during another fight that occurred inside the apartment. The victim fell, ran out to the parking lot, collapsed again. Folks that live at the apartment tried to help her as best they could. Ambulance got there, took her to the hospital. Right now she's currently, the doctor's basically telling us that she is on life support, so it's not looking good for her. So prayers for her and her family and everything. And then the suspect, she stayed at the scene once we knocked on the door enough that she was willing to come out and talk to us. And officers are out there, investigators are going out there to just collect any kind of evidence. So right now, again, investigators are doing what they do and try to figure out and talk to the DA's office and see where it goes from there.
Did you say they both live at that apartment complex or one of the...
We know that the suspect does live at that apartment. The victim, we're not sure where she lives at right now.
And give the ages again of the victim and the suspect.
Our victim is 18-year-old female, and like again, she's in the hospital on life support, and our suspect is in her early 20s.
I heard people talk about Jada got jumped. Now she got jumped. Bitch, if she got jumped, we would have been there, bitch. Like, we would have been there if she got jumped. She would have, bitch, who the fuck? Why the fuck would she go over there with some bitches she was just beefing with to go jump some? Bitch, what the fuck? Then they said he's trying to say that India was staying with her. We know she was staying with her. Y'all know she was staying with her. Like, come on. Like, y'all know the real, but y'all just trying to cover that shit up. And then for the bitches, the two girls, I don't know, Cash or whoever the fuck, they need their ass whooped and they need to be sitting in jail right with them bitches. All three of gone. And for the rest of the people in that motherfucking house. The niggas too. It was too many fucking people. Too many people. They over here counting on just two people talking about two of her friends. Bitch, it was more people in that motherfucking house. Where the fuck was Trey at? Who the fuck even is fucking Trey? Like, the fuck? And not even that, even if India went to go jump somebody, baby, it would have been either out of us or her best friend, but she wasn't even fucking with her best friend at the time. Her best friend over here posting that she got a whole new other motherfucking best friend. So it's just like, the shit just don't fucking add up with me. Then India, it already triggered when India was like, when India text Destiny saying that, telling her not to tell her best friend shit. What if the best friend could have texted Jada or some shit? Like, you know, like, bitch, like, the fuck, y'all, like, why the fuck, like, I don't know, like, it's a whole lot of weird shit going on.
What the weird shit is when they was coming to the hospital and taking pictures of her while she's in the hospital bed. That's some weird shit right there.
Exactly. Then they went to the hospital, bitch, and took the fucking pictures. Y'all see, bitch, they need their fucking ass whooped. Like, who the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Everybody, I'm gonna say this. Y'all speaking on my child. Keep my child name my child because I got enough to deal with. I just lost my mama, I lost my baby daddy, and I lost my child. I'm not the one. And for them hoes that was there, they know what happened. So I'm not trying to hear shit. Because them bitches was right there and they stood there and let the shit happen.
They was.
And my child, when she specifically told y'all earlier that day, when something popped in her head and tell her to do it, she gonna do it. So therefore, y'all already knew she was gonna do something to my child. So I'm not trying to hear shit you hoes talking about. I don't give a fuck who it is. Fuck Jada, fuck everybody. Fuck at this bitch. Point, because fuck guess what? Jada gonna get everything. Oh my mama, she gonna get it. And I said that. Bitch, run up. I want you. Run up. Bitch. I'm with all the slaves.
Y'all still saying this shit cause out of anger. Like y'all need to control yourself. She said what she said and it's gonna be that. And if we wanna do that, we can do that.
Ain't nobody, and ain't none of them hoes that was there after mothers when she got scared coming to the funeral. And I stand on it. Cause if you hoes showed up on my mama, y'all gonna meet y'all maker.
Man, I'm gonna put it like
and
this.
I said what I said. Ain't no bitches, ain't none of them hoes coming to my child's funeral. Why you hoes did a balloon release without my motherfucking consent? Bitch, fuck you hoes. And I stand on that.
And then, how was it an accident when after she stabbed her, she pulled her stuff on her purse?
Don't take me off of here. No, I don't respect nobody disrespect me. Don't take me off of here.
Y'all done kill my child. It's sweet to be on live.
Okay, let's rewind and hear from the beginning.
This was gonna have you think would have took out tail to them people's house.
And that's the thing. That's what everybody failing to realize. This was an ongoing situation that me, my sister, and the people in that house knew about. No one else knew about it.
So when y'all was on a bus, when y'all two friends that was with India and Jada, when y'all was on a bus that y'all took to get over there, did y'all have a heated discussion at that point?
Let me tell you, and I'm gonna tell you about that. We was on the bus. Jada brother called and said something about a lease violation. Jada got to talking smack the India about the lease violation because something about a pool party. We wasn't there about no pool party.
I'm finna tell you, cause I was there. We was there at the pool party. At the pool party, we was all dancing and stuff. We was having fun. The boys decided to take it up on their self and got on that roof. Boom.
Okay.
It was like a day or two after India had called me, and she was like, who's all on the roof? Because they talking about evicting Jada brother from over there. They gave her a lease violation and all of that. After that, I sat on the phone and Jada and India talked about it and they deaded the situation. The situation was over with.
Well, the Metro got the cameras.
Yeah.
No. Tata. What you got to say? What the fuck happened? Wait.
I'm trying to tell y'all, but
I know. Go ahead.
Okay, boom. So the girl basically got a call from her brother because it's her brother apartment. It's in his name. They was just staying there together. She ended up going off in India, this and that third. I'm like, this not Tata. This the other girl that was with her.
This Cash?
Yep, is this Cash, yeah.
I know you. Yep, I know I wasn't tripping. I know your voice.
Okay,
Yeah.
period.
So, basically I was trying to tell them, like, can y'all be cool? Because we already got on the bus for free. And it's nighttime. We can't get put off the bus. So it escalated when we got to the store, when we got off. It was some security guard lady. She was there trying to dead the situation and everything. Jada actually had stayed at the store and we walked off. And I told Tata to go back to the store because Tata was the only civilized one. Like, everybody was already heated, mad because, I'm mad because they getting into it and it's nighttime and I don't want the laws to come, this and that and the third. So we end up going to the house and it escalated at the house.
Pause it fast. Wait, the girl in the comments talking about they was jealous of that girl. She had nothing to be jealous of. Her baby daddy.
Okay, don't even worry about them.
Babe, I'm not worried about them.
Don't worry about them comments.
Go ahead.
Nobody get banned. I'm not worried about anybody in this comment, baby. But yeah, it basically escalated to the house. They end up fighting upstairs. It was words, like hurtful words, back and forth to each other. They end up fighting upstairs. How it escalated downstairs, we was supposed to get out.
I'm finna go home. My best friend finna come get us. India said, I'm going with y'all too.
And then India mama actually called mid of this happening, and she was like, India, send me the number. No, India was like, I ain't gonna lie, I fought this H in my house, in your house, and this and the third, her house, the girl house. So her mama was like, send a low. India was like, no, because somebody on the way to come get us. Boom. We downstairs. The girl said me and Tata could stay in the house. But we didn't stay in the house. Because
you and Ty can stay in my house, but your friend Indy got to get out. So we said we're going to get out with our friends because that is our friend.
Yeah, like, we don't know you to stay in your house. It ended up, they fought outside, this and the third.
It was 2 men outside that's also witnesses.
On the second floor, and they have a ring camera.
So they can see everything.
Literally. So we end up going back in the house because I swear to God, that girl said, can y'all help me find my phone? If that girl would have never said that, we would not,
She was there, come through the door. She was come through the door. I said, I can't hear you. She opened the door and said, can y'all help me find my phone, please?
Exactly what Jada said.
I ain't worried about these comments.
So you was on the phone, but Cash, you was on the phone with your friend during the time, so just so happened your friend was like, you feel me, let me see, and you turned the camera around, you was able to get that footage of, the ending part of what really happened.
I didn't even know my friend was screen recording until the morning. That morning, somebody sent me that screen record, and I'm like, ooh.
But that was a good thing she was on that phone though, because see, y'all telling it the right way, like not trying to be funny. Her cousin was basically like they didn't fight, but I knew it had to be more because.
I was like, how did they come up there to jump her if they was cool with her? Y'all not making sense.
They not making sense because somebody just said so. She asked the girls that was beating her. Then nobody touched Jada. Girl, nobody put their hands on Jada. They fought previously.
Hold on, I know, because listen, if I'm in a situation where I need to find my belongings, it don't matter if I just fought with X, Y, Z. If I need help, I'm like, can y'all help me find this real quick? Like, that was just that a few minutes ago. You feel me?
But
like,
we got lured in that house.
Come on now, like, just help me find my shit.
Who said we didn't know her?
Who said we didn't know her?
We didn't know her for
right, like, what y'all talking about? Y'all was chatting.
Me, Yaya, and Tata, and them, we know India. If we didn't know her, we wouldn't be saying the shit we saying.
No, they were saying that Jada didn't know y'all, and that
Jada didn't know y'all.
Yeah,
Jada didn't.
Wait,
Jada,
one second. Let me show y'all something real quick.
This is days before.
I'm finna show you something real quick.
They're not.
This is on India's birthday. Let me show you this. Let me show you this.
About this though.
Y'all know.
Let me bring you up. You want me to bring you up? Yeah, let her wait, Taya. She's gonna put you big screen.
Tell us when we
come on. Make sure, who? Ty?
Yes,
yeah, put Tata big screen.
All right.
You know India. Now what?
So this is nights before.
They weren't by what happened that day.
Who's y'all watching the fight, baby? I was not there. This video got sent to me, so shut the fuck up. Thank you, India.
My sister was there. My sister was there. Listen. Jada
India was a light-skinned girl that when she swung off on it hit first.
My sister was there. They had just came from the African's house where Jada tried to lie and say that African man raped her in that restroom in GTA. After that, After that, they went back to Jada's house where the stuff continued to go on, and they ended up fighting because they fought 4 times.
This was a different washing bed that you're not going to use.
Everybody mute. Hold on.